2.
So we're going back and forth. And then I tell him, listen, man, that's not a giraffe. That's my wife.
Man, that's the last time I would go to the zoo. I
Yeah.
can tell you that much.
Oh, seriously. Are we live? Oh, we're live. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Travis, you okay there? All right. What's
right.
going on? Welcome to Dirty Mo Live. Andrew Kurland here. I realized I didn't introduce myself last week, so that's kind of important. Here we go.
I forgot to tell you guys you were live. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, we were just finishing up the story anyways. I think you won, Dalton, this week with cracking open a drink.
We can thank Rowdy for that.
Yeah.
His cans have good sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, if nothing else, they've got good sound.
So listen, Dirty Mo Live, Andrew Kurland here, Dalton Greco, Travis Rockhold. We've got a lot to talk about this week. Martinsville, obviously the shows that have already come out on the Dirty Mo platforms. We've had plenty to talk about. The Dale Jr. download was very entertaining. I know you didn't. You listened to a little bit of it, Travis.
I listened to it in the edits.
And there were some moments that were just straight up hilarious.
Yes.
Chuckles.
Yeah,
were,
there were some
had.
back and forth moments that I think the episode should be coming soon.
Yes,
I think
soon. Yeah.
Alex Tim's putting the finishing touches on that. But door bumper clear yesterday was entertaining. Another fun. This time Casey was left in tears from crying and laughing too much. But anything interesting come out of Actions Detrimental? I haven't listened to it yet.
I mean,
I feel like I always get around to it midweek.
you know, Denny called a shot a week ago, so he's going to get white hot, and he almost called it.
Man.
You know, was the fastest car, didn't win, and then we got into a lot about the short track package and, you know, what needs to be done with the car and the different things that can be done with it. We have a rivalry / beef going on in the Dirty Mo world now. Last week, Chopper from Dirty Mo Doe called Denny Hamlin a lawn chair because he folds up at the end.
Great. I don't think I've heard that phrase being tossed around before. I feel like that was an original from Chopper we got.
And so Denny has he rebutted this week, and so I'm curious what Chopper has in store for him next. You know,
what was Denny's rebuttal?
He was
I guess running well.
He said that Chopper can't even touch his toes when he can't beat him in pickleball.
Yeah.
You know, and Mike Davis said that he'll allow all of the guys to say whatever they want, and they won't be, you know, censored or anything. So it'll be interesting.
All right. Is he coming back in studio? Do we know? He was awesome in studio last week.
Yeah, I loved having him
Man.
in studio.
No, we're taping Thursday morning, so I think he's gonna be coming home. He's gonna be at his house doing it.
Okay. Got it.
Well, we'll get him back.
I'm going to miss him in the studio this week. But, yeah, we got to get him back.
He was fired
electric. Yeah, no, it was. Door bumper clear. I know, Dalton, you listened in on that.
Yep.
Biggest things were the wet weather tires in the truck race. They weren't fans of that, especially running wet tires on a dry surface,
Right.
it seemed like. And you can catch their takes on that listening to it. They talk about shifting, and Dale does the same thing today about how shifting impacted the race in Martinsville. And Chase Elliott returned to Martinsville this weekend, back in the seat after injuring his leg. What did he break exactly? You all know?
It was his left leg.
Left leg,
right
breaking
below
leg,
the kneecap.
right below the kneecap.
Yep.
Man, that hurts.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah. So he was back, and people were talking about how it felt overdone, the hey, Chase Elliott is back thing. But when you look at, and we found out about the ratings today on the Dale Jr. download, ratings were up for this race in Martinsville. They were down when Chase was out.
I don't think the ratings, though, I don't think Chase brought that many people in this week. I think there were other factors. I don't think, listen, Chase is a star and one of the, he's the face of NASCAR, but I would have built it up like Fox did too. Like any league, when a player comes back, you would build it up. So I don't blame him for that, but I don't also think that he carried that much in the ratings.
I don't know.
I would disagree. I think that Chase is, he's one most popular driver for however many years in a row now. The majority of people who are going to be tuning in, they're either one of two people. They either love Chase Elliott or they hate Chase Elliott because he's popular. And so I think that you've seen all, Gluck put out the tweet of all of the ratings from the last little bit, and they're all down. I mean, by, some of them are double digits. And then just so happens that this one that he's coming back is 17% up. And I mean, it would have been the same thing even back in, the mid 2000s with Dale. Like if Dale would have been out of a race for 6, which he was at some times, I guarantee.
17% over last year, correct?
Right.
Which was a Saturday race.
Yeah. I mean, that's
a big
fair.
difference.
That's fair. But I just think that Chase plays a huge part of it, and more than anyone else.
But they had a lot of down races when he was still there this year.
That's fair. I mean, and I completely agree with that. I'm not saying it's solely Chase, but I am saying it's a lot Chase. I think that and they marketed it correctly, in my opinion.
You know, on Door Bumper Clear, and I brought it up actually today on Ask Junior as well. But Brett was saying, and he said it's an old marketing term, the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the fans follow 20% and are fans of 20% of the Cup Series field. Right. Chase Elliott obviously making that list.
He's probably
in terms
10% of that.
Probably,
20%.
yeah, he's probably half of that.
Half of that, yeah.
So, who are the other superstars that can kind of be our mainstream names in the Cup Series? I feel like Chase Elliott is one of them.
Right.
Kyle Busch is another that comes to mind.
Right.
Who else?
DH.
Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin.
Okay.
Joey Logano. Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
Past that is when you kind of get into the younger guys and the
Bubba
guys.
Wallace.
Bubba is up there. Yep. Bubba does have a big following. Past that, I really don't know. I don't think that there's a guy that necessarily. I mean, Harvick, but Harvick is leaving, right? So it's kind of like his farewell tour thing. You know, not many other guys are going to be guys that'll move the needle like any of those. You know, they're the buzzword guys when it comes to YouTube thumbnails and tweets and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's your 20% of drivers right there.
That's our 20%.
Yep.
That's wild. And I'm curious to see where that goes. And we talked about it today during Ask Junior. But the guys like Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, personalities who I think have the capability to be superstars, maybe don't have the results for it yet. Is a championship enough to get them into that conversation? Because I feel like even Joey Logano with 2 championships, I don't know, if I were to go up to a random person and say, hey, do you know Joey Logano? I feel like I would get maybe 50, 60% who say they do, but there would still be that big number of people who don't know them quite yet. But at the same time, Ross Chastain, who makes that crazy move, I bet you if I talk to someone about that and like, hey, do you remember that guy who did the Hail Melon at Martinsville? And they're like, oh yeah, Ross Chastain, and maybe it was more, prevalent at the time. But what does it take to be a superstar?
I think it's also the track house as a whole is helping propel him up. The brand is pushing him up a little further too.
Yeah, that's interesting. So we talk about superstars, both present and past. We mentioned a few of them, and we're going to Talladega, and we tease this on the Dirty Mo social channels. Talladega is a party scene. I have been up Talladega Boulevard a few times. I've not been.
When I think Talladega and party, I think Andrew Curlin.
Yeah. Bob Pockris.
I have not been to Talladega since turning 21. So going back might be a different experience than when I was, 17, 18, running around Talladega Boulevard. Right. Seeing things.
Yeah.
Man, I'll leave it at that.
I mean, there's only one country song about one racetrack. So I think that if that says anything about, there might be others that are underground, but I would say the one that's the most popular is about Talladega, and that's for good reason. So, yeah, I'm excited for this weekend. I know there's always like a little bit of, is it going to be the same as it was? It's always fun. Talladega is always a fun race to watch, and everybody that's there is going to have fun too. So
it's one of those bucket list tracks that I feel like I was able to check off once I went there for the first time and experienced the Boulevard. And now I feel like I have to experience the Boulevard plus 21, and maybe we'll get a chance to do that. Let's we can maybe plan a trip or something one of these days to go down to Talladega. But the Talladega party scene, and we teased it on our Dirty Mo socials. Who are we partying with? And I think what we're going to do is a driver draft.
Yeah,
so
this
how many?
This is a road trip.
Tease it out. Oh, it's a road trip.
Yeah. So
this has to be people that I want to drive.
We're
and
leaving North Carolina
too.
From here,
heading down there.
Yeah. Okay. So how many drivers do we get?
4 drivers.
4 drivers.
4 drivers.
And a vehicle.
I mean, the vehicle can be at the end because there's not enough vehicles to really
to want to
make it a draft.
Yeah, and I said this before. I know the vehicle I'm going to choose, and I guarantee none of you guys are going to pick what I'm going to pick.
I'm not going to pick a Prius.
Yeah.
I'm not picking a Prius. All right, I'll save it.
But yeah, four drivers, snake draft.
Snake
right.
draft. All right, and how should we do this? Maybe in the order that we're sitting in.
I think Tiff is supposed to decide.
Tiff is going to
We'll
tell
flip
us.
Tiff.
Tiff in the booth.
We're picking by best can crack to start off the show. So it's going to
Oh.
go Dalton,
Well, I'm
Travis,
going last.
Andrew.
You got nothing,
Yeah,
man.
you-
I'm sorry.
You're out by default. Sorry.
Oh man, I knew that would pay off at one point. I just want to thank my mom and everyone else watching at home. No, okay.
It's a party show. We have to have something
Listen.
related.
Wait,
to
hold
pick
on a
the order of
second.
the
If nothing
draft.
else,
Hold on
that's
a
my party
second.
trick.
They're not even drinking,
Well, that's a good point.
Well,
but I'll go second. It's fine.
all right.
Oh man, I need to prepare for this. You have notes, Travis. By the way,
I've got
I've reached out to people.
Gosh.
Phone calls were made. Yes, I'm ready for this.
I've got notes, man. I wanted to be prepared.
I
So
do not have notes. So, and this can be
Living,
anybody, living or
current,
dead.
Anybody,
former,
living, dead.
living,
Yeah.
like
I'm even gonna throw it can be someone who is not real, like a character
what?
in there.
Whoa!
I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm
No,
gonna throw it in there.
I know who you're gonna pick.
It's my. I get the
Lightning
first pick.
McQueen.
It's my rule. Mater, actually. Yeah.
Toe Mater.
Toe Mater.
so you're gonna go with Ricky Bobby?
World's
Then?
best driving back? No, I don't know who I'm going to go with yet. But I am going to tell you that the way I broke down my 4 picks was everybody's got a role. All right. So I've got.
Well, wait. You get to pick one driver.
No, I know. I'm not picking. I'm only going to pick
Oh,
one.
you're okay.
But,
okay.
Just start with your first and what the
My first, I've got to go with. I'm going to go with my boy Clint Boyer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think he throws a good party. He's going to be my power drinker for sure.
All right. Yeah.
Need a good guy to keep the beers coming and just keep the party going. So
Okay.
Clint is off the board. And I don't have a pen, so y'all are going to have to keep track of that.
Are you keeping track of this, Travis, or should I?
I can keep track of it.
All right.
Do everything here. I'll drink. I'll keep track.
Yep. Please
Well, I
take
love
some
you, man.
notes.
I mean, I didn't think he was gonna make it past one. Give me the boss. Give me our boss.
It was
want Dale?
Give me Junior.
It was between them. It
Like,
was
what are we
between
doing here?
Yeah.
Our bus will be full of Budweiser, High Rock vodka. Sundrop will be used for mixers. Seriously, guys?
Yeah. I mean, if I could have picked him in the second round, I would have. I almost picked him in the first round. But
I mean,
I think Clint just he's a wild man.
Oh man. Gosh. I feel like I can go a few different ways. And this is at Talladega, right?
yeah,
Sad
we're
Talladega.
driving down there. They're not driving for they can party the entire weekend.
All right. Well, all right. So you picked Dale Jr.
Yep.
Dale Jr. Do I pick 2 then?
Yeah, you get 2. Go with your first and explain it.
All right. I think immediately that. Man, this is tough. I feel like this is more of a I would love to spend a weekend with just to see what it's like with Dale Earnhardt.
Okay.
So you get Dale Jr. Give me Dale Earnhardt.
I was hoping that he might make it around. I mean,
I don't know if he was going to make it all the way around.
the man. I just
that's right. You need that's
I just
right.
needed him to not pick him. I mean,
You were trying to get the family back together.
Yeah, I mean,
Junior.
I'm a
Earnhardt?
vodka drinker. Biggie's favorite
All
drink
right,
was
wait, I get a
vodka
second
and-
one?
and yeah, an
You
orange
do get a
juice.
second one.
Like,
Oh, this is awesome. Okay. I'm going to this is how I'm getting my group together, and it's by the by how many trophies they collect at the end of the season. I have heard stories about how fun Jimmy Johnson can be at parties.
Oh man.
And I want to see what that's like.
no.
Took
Give me
one.
the other 7-time champion Jimmy Johnson.
Took
He
one
was
from
a
me.
sleeper on mine. I did not think. I thought
I
I
had
could.
Jimmy on mine too.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, elite. And
I'm going for Richard Petty next. No. All right, so it's back to you, Travis.
He has a alias when he.
It's
Oh.
what, Jimmy Jam, right?
No.
No?
That's the name of the character in the book, I think. Or
Isn't
something
that-
like that?
Wasn't that the whole thing though? Like Dale, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but Dale named a character Jimmy Jam because
Yeah.
that's Jimmy's like alternate.
Jimmy's name.
What's his name?
First name Stu. Last name Pedassel.
Okay, All right.
Okay. We won't put that together because we'll let you guys do that at home.
Next time I see him, I'm going to call him.
I did
that.
not. I forgot that you're such a
Yeah.
big fan of him, though.
Who isn't? Everybody loves Jimmy.
No, but if he
I
didn't
know
if he,
that.
like he's a
It
big
was his
fan of
party
Jimmy,
name.
though. So
I grew up a
I
Jimmy
mean, I
fan.
grew up with Dale's. I mean, I have so
But I
many.
didn't- but
die-cast
nobody-
Speaking of Jimmy,
t-shirts,
by the
but-
way,
people-
look at that shirt.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Isn't that
you.
awesome?
Yeah,
Team
I
Lowe's
think this is
Racing.
actually before Jimmy's time.
Wow.
This is 1995. So I guess Mike
Holy
Skinner
cow.
or something like that.
You've rocked
I've
the
got some good
vintage shirt
finds, man.
games.
Yeah, I'll have to
It's
have to
looked
make
pretty
this
good.
a thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. We'll make it a series.
Okay, so I've got, just to recap here, Dalton picked first with Clinton Boyer.
Yep.
Travis got Dale Jr. I get the next two picks with the snake draft. Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson. It's back to Travis now for the fifth pick in our Talladega Party draft. Go ahead.
man. I'm trying to project where you guys are gonna go. But we're gonna stay aligned with the people we're working with. Give me DH.
Hamlin.
DH. DH was on my
Hamlin
list.
seems like a good one.
Yeah, give me DH.
Yep.
That would be a fun one.
That sounds like it would be fun. Competitive, maybe. He would be in all the drinking games, I feel like, trying to beat everyone else, putting money down.
I've got a tiny story about DH and
All right.
drinking. So there's a bar around here. Some people might know it. It's called Saeed's.
Yep.
I went there one
I've
night
been there once.
with a couple of my buddies, and there's like I don't know what it's called, but it's the round, washer on the end of a rope game.
Oh, I
where
love
you-
that game. Don't know what
Okay.
it's called.
So, no idea what it's called, but it's that game, and there's a bunch of guys over there playing the game, and I'm walking by with my drink. I have no idea what it is in my hand. I don't remember, but someone gets the hook on, or the washer on the hook, and a guy turns around and goes, "Oh my gosh!" and runs right into me, spills my drink all over me. It was DH.
It was Denny.
DH ran into me and completely spilled a drink all over me, and I looked up. I was like, "Man, whatever." I saw it was him, and I was
When
like,
was
yeah.
this?
This was probably 4
Last
or 5 years
week.
ago. Yeah,
4 or
last
5
week.
years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be
Yeah.
like, hey, great job with the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Quick story about him. So yeah, he's a fun time. The one little instance I've had with him. For
Okay.
my next pick, all right. So I have my power drinker. I got Clint. The next thing I need is, if I get in trouble, I need someone to back me up if we're at a party.
Ooh.
I need a fighter.
Ooh, okay.
I've got a couple guys here.
Ryan Newman.
He's on my list.
Okay, I
But
didn't.
I'm gonna take Smoke for this. one.
Oh,
I'm taking Tony
dang.
Stewart. I feel like he would be great
Tony's
to have in my
good.
circle. He would be a lot of fun and would back me up if I ever got in trouble.
Absolutely.
That was gonna be my next pick if I didn't go with
Yes.
DH. Get the Schlitz beer out. Like, let's go.
Oh yeah, it'd be a ton of fun. So I get another pick.
Yeah, it's coming
Oh,
right
yeah,
back to
you
you.
do.
All right. So my next category was leader of the group. So like, get me home safely. And
Get you home safely.
Yeah.
What do you?
I need someone
Like a
who's like the
designated
dad.
That's why you have a driver to
the
drive
dad
your
of the
vehicle.
group. I need like the guy who's gonna be like, you've hit your limit. It's time to go. I was gonna go with the most famous dad in NASCAR, but Andrew over here took him. So instead, and then I was gonna go with Jimmy because I was like, but apparently, I just think he's a good leader because he led a lot of races and won. I'm gonna go with Richard Petty because of that.
Richard Petty.
Yep.
You're breaking our 7-time club
I know.
up over here.
Well, someone had to do it.
Okay. All right. So let's recap here. Dalton, you have Clint Boyer, Tony Stewart,
Mhm.
Richard Petty so far in your party. You get one more, but first we go to Travis, who has Dale Jr., Denny Hamlin. I have Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson. Travis, who you got?
Let's see. Let's go with the man that legitimately was running liquor. This was his lifestyle.
Oh, man.
Wasn't
Going
just
back.
wasn't
Who are
just
you going
for
with here?
show. We'll get you hammered on some moonshine. Give me the one and only Junior Johnson.
Junior Johnson.
Nice.
I mean, he
nice.
lived the lifestyle.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Dang. Okay. So I finish it out here, right?
Well, we get
Well, you get two, but
you
it
get
comes back
two,
around.
I
and,
get two. So I'm gonna finish my group out.
Yes. Have you ever done a snake draft?
I'm just recapping it for the viewers, man.
No, I think you're confused.
All right, I've got my
viewers,
two
man.
names, and this was actually brought up earlier. Give me Tim Richmond,
Oh, nice. Nice.
because I've only heard stories about how fun he was. So yes, I want to see Tim Richmond, and give me a guy my age
Okay.
and racing the Cup Series now, a rookie, and had a lot of fun in the Xfinity Series last year. Give me Noah Gragson as my fourth.
It's a good pick. I think he'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's my team.
Uh,
Travis, back to you.
Yeah, no one knows a thing or two about partying.
Yep.
He knows a thing or two.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
That was so stupid.
we're gonna go current driver for this one too.
All right.
Because I actually already have one, but I'll go second current driver. Give me Ryan Blaney.
Ryan Blaney.
Ryan Blaney.
Would be a fun time.
Ryan Blaney, yes, I have it under.
Okay, Ryan Blaney.
Stories have been told. I think he'd be a fun one.
I feel like he would be fun.
Gotcha.
All right, Dalton, you had the first pick of the entire draft with Clint Boyer. Now you're going to close us off with your last driver. Who you got?
All right. So I've got my power drinker, my
Mhm.
fighter, my leader,
Yeah.
and then I need an X factor. I need a guy who's got a great party trick. I need a guy who's just going to keep the night going. I'm going with Travis Pastrana.
Oh, my gosh. By technicality.
Yep.
You can have him.
Dude,
Oh,
I've
my
heard he's
God. That's
such
such a
nice guy.
good pick.
It's a good
Thank
one,
you.
but
Thank you. I think that was like right out of left field, but I think it works great.
oh, very out of left field. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Though I wonder though, is he going to be too
All right, then
high
give me
strung?
Jensen Button.
Would Travis be too high strung in your ride down there? Where you're like, Travis, we need you to
No, man, he would drive, and we would get there so fast because he's done the gymkhanas and all of that stuff. So
No, I don't want to get down there fast though. That's the joy.
nah, it'll be fun.
Okay.
Put some tunes on.
So you get vehicle, right?
You know what? We can go. Why don't we go reverse order for vehicle? Or Travis, you go first for
Just-
vehicle.
I mean, give me. I assume Denny's got a nice bus. We can just take Denny's bus.
Denny's
you're gonna
bus.
take
Do we
Denny's
need to
bus.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna save yours for last, Andrew, because I think you've got a hater coming our way. So
Oh, it's a heater for
Just
sure.
say it then. No one's
No,
gonna.
no. I want you to. I want to see if you take it.
I love the idea of a big bus. I love the idea of like the school bus
Yep.
convert
Yep.
with the 8 on the side Budweiser. I am instead gonna go with a 1996
All right, we're good.
Buick Roadmaster. It is a boat of a car, and you can sit in the third row and face out the back. And I don't know.
I had a-
it's just this
I had a
station
friend-
wagon with the wood on the side.
I had a friend growing up.
But
His
you're gonna
his mom had
sleep
one
out
of
of
those.
that in Talladega for a
Yeah.
weekend.
Why
All
not?
right.
Wait, so you're gonna?
We'll bring a tent.
So wait, what is it?
Listen,
It's a what?
what's a 1996 Buick Roadmaster?
This is basically a station wagon with the third row faces the back.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a cool car, but I'm not rolling out of Talladega with my drinking buddies.
Listen.
All right, you want to hear mine?
What are you guys gonna do on the ride down there?
I am not.
Are you
I'm
not
not
dr- are you-
pretentious.
are you not
I am
drinking?
good with whatever. Sure, of course. I'm driving a
Travis
Buick
is
if
the
you
one
don't think I'm
driving the
drinking.
Roadmaster.
No, we're gonna have a driver.
No, I mean Pastrana. I mean.
Oh,
Exactly.
All
Yeah,
right.
He can make anything fun.
You ready for mine? You know, the school buses I've seen at Talladega, I've seen some pretty crazy setups. But there was one in the 2021 season that I originally saw at Talladega. I was doing some work for NASCAR at the time, and I actually interviewed these folks about their unique vehicle.
Mm.
And I go back to, I think it's Watkins Glen later that year. There they are again. Same people, same vehicle. And I think I saw them one more time later on down the line. And put me, Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson, Tim Richmond, Noah Gragson into a remodeled, souped-up ambulance.
Nice.
are you a little worried that Jimmy might be in owner mode and not let Noah have as much fun?
There's a first aid kit on the ambulance. They'll be fine. No.
No. We strip all of the medical necessities.
You just keep the
Jimmy might
stretcher and
be in
the
dad mode with his driver there. Are you worried about that?
Oh, that's a good point. No, I feel like this will be a team bonding moment.
Listen,
Yeah, and I think Jimmy and Dale Earnhardt will be taking time to get to know each other. So, That's all right. So let's recap here. In the '96 Buick Roadmaster, Dalton, you are bringing to Talladega.
Mm-hmm. I'm bringing
I have it written
Clint
down.
Boyer,
Clint Boyer,
Tony Stewart,
Yep,
Richard
I've got-
Petty,
Yep.
and Travis
Travis
Pastrana.
Yeah, I got a diverse group. I
in
can tell
Denny
you that.
Hamlin's bus. Let's see who's in Travis's group. I would guess Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin,
Yeah, Denny's taking
Junior Johnson, and
Ryan
Blaney.
Blaney. And then in an ambulance, I am taking in a tricked out, remodeled.
So hold on, can you?
Because what these people did, they literally bought it off of eBay or something like that.
Craigslist probably.
And they stripped everything. They put like beds and
so you,
like a kitchen
you
in
probably
there.
should keep one bit of medical equipment in there. The IV bags.
Yeah, so the IV's full of High Rock, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No. He doesn't get the High Rock. I've got Junior. The High Rock's with me.
Yes. So I have Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt, Tim Richmond, Noah Gregson. That sounds like I think maybe we should all get our groups together and we can all hang out.
I think
How
that's
does
the
that
best.
sound?
That's the best way to make sure everybody wins.
Yeah. Tiff, you've been monitoring the chat, and I'll put you on the spot here. Has anyone come forward with some names that we missed?
Yeah, they actually have brought a couple. One highlight that I think is a good suggestion, Jimmy Spencer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Jimmy
That'd be
Spencer.
Be a
Good
good
one.
fighter. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they went off the NASCAR route a bit, but said John Force, which is
Oh.
a great suggestion.
Gosh.
The thing with
John
Force though is
Daly.
I don't know if I could deal with him. He's at a 10 at all times. So
That's
like
what you need at the Talladega Infield.
Yeah, but that
true.
bus
Yeah,
ride.
10.
Oh yeah, the road trip part might be.
He won't drive because he can only go in a straight line.
That's true.
A lot of people mentioned Elio Castroneves, so I don't know. I don't know enough
Oh.
about him to know if he's super fun. At
Man, there's a whole
party.
IndyCar route
Right.
that would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's true.
Connor.
Connor
But
Connor.
we could have picked him. He's NASCAR.
Connor
he
Daly
fits.
is
See, I
NASCAR.
pulled out
Yeah.
the Travis thing.
I feel like
Connor.
Simon Pagenaud would be
Say
fun.
Bubba.
Some people threw out Larry Mack, Bubba,
Larry Mack.
Suarez.
Yep.
I mean, heck, the
Corey
DBC
LaJoy, gotta
crew.
mention.
Corey
He's fun.
LaJoy would be a good
Right,
one.
he
fun.
is.
Corey
I can
LaJoy.
say from experience, Corey's fun.
Dark horse.
The DBC crew's got to be up there too. I feel like
If you could pick them as like one unit,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like one of my picks is the entire. Then yeah, I would
like
pick
when
them.
I could imagine if I could hang out with them at a weekend in Talladega and I don't have to worry about bleeping out
Editing.
every curse
Yeah.
that they have. I could just say whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. Okay.
Who are some names that you had on your list? I'll start. I had Kurt Busch as one
Okay.
of my.
I had to
Here's
remember I had
one,
to lead
names.
in.
and it's more of the mystery. And I want to bring Carl Edwards back.
I thought about him. I really did. My other fighter choice that I was going between.
Carl.
Carl was there, but Ward Burton.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
are you when you get drunk? Do you get in fights? Because I'm kind of wondering if this is
No.
like for your
No.
own protection.
No, I don't. But I need someone to.
Oh, you start it and then you.
Yeah,
then
I
you
started
leave.
and run away. No, man. I just if I'm gonna be in a big place with a lot of people, I've got to know that I've got people who have my back.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
See, we're just gonna. I'm just gonna have security hired for us.
See, you're pulling out all these stops that weren't talked about previously. We're gonna use Denny's bus, and we're gonna go, whatever.
Yeah. You're just
I mean, why wouldn't we use his bus?
I don't know.
I
Maybe he
don't
doesn't
know.
want to
Because
party in his bus.
because you can't sit out of the back and look at the people behind you like you can in a Buick Roadmaster. That's why.
Seriously though, my
Listen, you probably have the most comfortable option. out
Oh,
of all of us,
I would
without a doubt.
go on his bus. 100%.
Yeah.
no, you're. I'm not allowing you on my bus. I might allow one of your
All right.
friends.
Well then
Jimmy Johnson can come on my bus.
Well then
but-
Tony Stewart's gonna kick your ass. That's why I've got him. So
Well, I have most of the 7-time champs. So,
that's true.
Listen, Talladega is a lot of fun. We have Cole Swindell's playing the infield concert.
That's a good one. I like.
It
Cole.
is a good one. Here were the years past. We had Chase Rice in fall of 22. Riley Green, which I think might be the best location-based country artist because obviously he's from Alabama, right?
I would assume so.
I don't
You
know.
would
He
know
sings
more
about
than
it a lot.
that.
Riley Green was spring of 22. We had Dustin Lynch in 21. I was at that show. Granger Smith 2019. Who's missing on that list that we could realistically get?
Luke. Luke would do it.
Luke Combs.
Luke would totally
He's
do
done
Yeah,
it.
that would be
like
wild.
2 or 3
Yeah, he's
years.
done Daytona. Like he would totally.
Luke would be awesome.
But this is not a pre-race concert. This is a Talladega Saturday night full set list concert.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, heck, I'll take Luke, but I think it's a that'd be a expensive one to get. I think because this is almost like
Yeah, but
this is a stop on the tour. This is not like a niche pre-race show televised or anything like that. You know, this is
you're
another
saying-
show.
You're saying there are people out there.
well, what he's saying is like right now, Luke's in the middle of his tours and he's doing stadium. So for him to
so
right.
like,
go
same,
do that,
Same boat with like Morgan Wallen.
Someone in yeah, exactly.
Okay. Same thing with Eric Church.
Yeah.
So you're saying someone who's a little bit
Like who can-
affordable. I
yeah,
would say,
affordable.
is-
Yeah.
well, I mean, Chief at some point has to go there though.
Eric
right?
Church. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that would be in my
You
number
can't
one.
have
because
a
he's
song.
got the song Talladega. Yeah.
Like
100%.
I think if he doesn't go down there in the next 10 years, that song like has to be like taken away from him.
Man, you know how cool that would be is if he played a Saturday night. He goes through the whole set.
Save
The
that.
last song is Talladega.
Get goosebumps.
What if he
thinking
didn't?
Or he opens with
What
it.
if he didn't play it?
That would just be stupid.
Yeah.
And he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
Uh,
If he does it.
no,
If he
yeah.
goes to Talladega in the first place. Anyways, we're getting off track here.
Can we go back to Martinsville for a second though?
Yeah, sure.
The hot dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been there. Have you guys?
No, I haven't.
I've been to Martinsville.
And have you had their
Yeah.
famous hot dog? Just plain or what did you have?
1 to
I think
10.
I had everything on it.
And
Rate it 1 to 10.
I mean,
what's everything?
That's
I
a
think
good
it's-
question.
I think it's chili, mustard, onions, and cheese. Slaw.
there's slaw is
Slaw.
definitely on it. I actually did a video and had ate my first Martinsville hot dog and caught my live reaction of it. I think it was pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, it is bright red. It
Okay.
is a bright red hot
Yeah.
dog.
Can you really buy them by like? You can get like 6 in a bag. I
Yeah.
thought I saw them like the.
That's a good question. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't.
Listen, man,
I
there's
don't.
no
I'm not a
rules.
big
I
hot
don't
dog
buy
person.
my. I don't buy my Martinsville hot dogs in bulk.
Well,
This
if
ain't
you
Costco.
if you buy a bunch there, they'll just give you like the bag that the buns come in. You know, so
Oh,
like
really?
they'll just if you're like doing
Gotcha.
because people try to see how many they can eat and stuff, so they'll just throw however many you ordered into one of the like bun bags and
Gotcha.
hand it to
We
you
should-
so that they can.
Tiff, what do you think of the Martinsville dog?
I eat mine plain, but I think it's fine. It's a regular hot
Can we
dog
get them to
me.
deliver some to us
It's
and like
good.
we can eat them on Dirty Mo Live?
I would say, how fast? I don't think they're on DoorDash. Let me check.
And maybe Clint was being funny. I asked Clint Boyer years and years ago, I think it was 2018, if he had what his thoughts were on the Martinsville hot dog. And to this day, it's my favorite description of anyone describing any food. But he described it as if there was a UFC fight going on in my gut. That's how Clint Boyer
Oh,
described the
God.
Martinsville hot dog.
Well,
And
I think it lost a few points then.
yeah, he might have lost. Oh yeah. Well, just don't bring hot dogs to your Talladega party.
yeah,
I think
you have a
you're gonna
guy
be
that
good.
can't even handle a hot dog on your road trip.
He's not there to handle hot dogs. He's there to
Yeah,
handle
he's
beer.
not. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that like when you're tailgating, you're gonna have.
No, everybody has their choice, man.
What are you gonna have at your tailgate?
Burgers,
And dogs and pizza.
whatever, man. It doesn't matter. Again, we're not there to eat. We're there to drink. We're there to have a good time. Tony's going
Apparently
to
you're
protect
there
me
to
from getting in a fight. Richard
Yeah.
Petty's going to give me some sage advice, and Travis Pastrana's going to do a backflip on a motorcycle.
The
I just-
more
I
he
just realized-
describes that group,
I
it
just
sounds
realized that
pretty
you're-
good.
Tell me that doesn't sound like a good time.
I just realized that
like
your deal is basically Legacy Motor Club.
Shoot.
Yeah, just throw senior.
I
out
mean,
and fake Eric
50%
Jones.
of it is, yeah.
Mhm.
If I had Richard Petty, it really would
Yeah,
have been
like,
just
Yeah.
Legacy
you've gotta
Motor
have some
Club.
legacy. Can you
Yeah.
make a trade?
All
and
right,
give him
I'll
Richard?
trade you Biggie for Richard Petty.
No,
that
that's not
doesn't
fair.
change
No.
anything.
It does change.
Oh yeah, I get more Legacy Motor Club
Yeah.
and Tim Richmond.
Yeah, he's got yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh man.
Well, to answer your question of who would make a good future show at Talladega, I'm gonna throw my boy Hardy in.
I
there.
was gonna say the same thing.
I think Hardy would throw
be
a
good.
great party.
Hardy,
I'm a
party
poet,
Hardy.
and I didn't even know it.
Dirks.
Dirks would
Dirks. I think
be
Dirks,
good. Dirks
would
is
be
up
good.
there though. He's
Kip
a hot
Moore.
ticket.
I feel like I think he should be bigger, but that's the type of crowd he would be playing. He played the Homestead pre-race show, and from what I heard, people who were there, they were big fans of his pre-race show at Homestead. So I think Kip Moore would be a good infield party. He's
Yeah.
got all them drinking songs.
He does have a lot of drinking songs.
Who would you pick?
Man. I hate when I'm put on the spot like this. So they're playing one of the concerts
Saturday night.
No, at the All. Well,
Oh,
this
you're
group is
describing this
playing
person.
the All Star. I think Saturday night. Give me Midland.
Midland. I like Midland. I do like Midland. They have that-
Okay,
that
I'm
drinking
iffy on
problems.
them.
What are you iffy about?
I don't know. I saw them open.
They like to drink tequila, have fun, and
Yeah.
sing country music.
I saw them as an
Sign me
opening
up.
act years ago, and I
They can
was
come
like,
on the Buick Roadmaster.
They can come on Denny Hamlin's bus.
Oh, I already said that, so you can't take them.
How are they going to come on?
Hardy's gonna be in my
They-
ambulance.
Nobody
then.
can get in your vehicle.
Yes, they can. There's 5 people. It seats 6.
Midland is 3 people.
Well, then
Yeah,
one of
it's-
them can come, and the rest of them can go on top.
The rest of them can go in Denny's bus.
Exactly. Yeah, they'll be like, "You had to ride with that guy." Oh.
You guys are all going to be just like, hey, can we get on the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
After the Buick Roadmaster
Give me a
breaks down
helicopter.
an hour outside of Charlotte. Yeah.
we're gonna fly in.
We could take that
DH
from Denny's
has a
house too.
helicopter.
Like,
Yep.
what do
There
you
you go.
need?
This guy's got everything we
Shoot.
need.
Give me a boat then.
We could
Take a boat.
come
Yeah.
to DH's there.
Oh, jeez.
You want to play basketball
This
before the
thing's
game?
going off the
No.
rails. We better end this before
What's
it
with
gets
the
bad.
What else did you have on
the
your
fan
little,
events?
Yeah, so here are the fan events. These are some of the things that they do at Talladega, and I will read them off. This is from Talladega's website. It might be outdated by a few years. The first one, and this is on I think Friday night. On Friday night with the fans, they have a driver parade and fan competitions. First game is called Weenie in the Hole.
No, it's not. It can't be called that.
This was on Talladega's website. I'm pretty sure.
You can't. That's
think I'm making
come
this
on,
up.
man.
Look at Travis. All right. 3 contestants
in
will
the
face
hole.
off to get as many jumbo hot dog weenies in the hole of their buckets before the clock runs out, only using
Of
their
course.
mouths.
It's not good
they
enough to
have
use
the,
your
They have the
hands.
race fans doing
You have
this.
to use your mouth.
Cake
Unbelievable.
stand. 3 teams of 3 will attempt to devour a delicious Talladega Superspeedway cake while in the keg stand position.
Oh wow.
And then
That's impressive.
in the description, it says knees weak, arms are heavy. No problem. You can alternate with teammates.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
There's already funfetti on my there. You see, you could
Where's
play it
that?
that way. No, I'm saying
Oh,
like to continue the rig.
nice.
Yeah,
I see what you
I'm
did there.
trying. Yeah.
The straight armed and delicious. In this straight arm relay challenge, 3 contestants will pour smoothies over their heads and try and catch as much liquid in their mouths as possible.
See, okay, but all right, continue. Just continue with the
and
last
then the
one. I'll
last
make my
one,
point.
the one that I want to compete in, and I think would be fun. I don't know, because of the grand prize at the end.
Okay.
And this is from 2019, so they might not be holding these exact events, but these were at least the 2019 events. The barbecue sauce wrestling, and that sounds like a blast. Barbecue sauce wrestling is back and better than ever. 4 ladies battle it out in a 500-gallon pit of barbecue sauce.
What kind?
I don't know.
what
It
brand
doesn't
is it?
specify. In order to capture their opponent's flag,
I need to know what
after
brand.
2 elimination
Wait, does
rounds,
this
best
capture the
2 of
flag?
3, the ultimate championship round, the barbecue sauce wrestling queen will win a grand prize of $1,000. Travis, are you saucy enough to take on this challenge?
No.
You're not.
No, I can't get sauce on Denny's bus.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you're not
See,
doing
and
it
that's
in
why
his bus.
The Buick
Yeah, but I come
Roadmaster is
back.
perfect.
You know what?
No one cares about
No, I'm
sauce
not-
on a Buick
no,
Roadmaster.
also-
How much barbecue sauce do we have upstairs?
Not enough for
In the
that.
break room. We don't have enough for
Well,
that? I
Here's
was
what
gonna
I'll say,
let's
though.
try this
If
next
you look
week.
at all of these events, whose team would perform the best at all of these?
We did not draft for this, though.
Well, let's
Well,
just
now,
let's just play
guess
the
what?
game.
We're playing it now. I love my team. I feel like
I think
we've got
I've got Clint,
strength.
Smoke,
Noah
Travis
would, Noah
Pastrana.
would be good at a couple of these.
And-
Weenie in the hole.
we need the whole. Oh gosh, we'll stay away from that one. That one could get us in some trouble. I'm calling my team all day.
Are you sure you found these on the website?
Yeah.
Or was it like Talladega, but you had like a typo?
this is the talent. This was for the 50th anniversary fan games.
Why didn't you check to see what they have this year?
I don't know. I was
Well,
on the
we could
website
talk about
looking
it
for
next
something
week.
else. I was looking for their pre-race concerts, and this popped up, and I'm like, oh, this sounds interesting. Let's see, but let's see what we can what we can bring up on Dirty Mo Live, and this is the list I came
I mean,
up
if
with.
it's like some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. So you want to do that?
You're
No,
also not girls. I'm pretty sure it was a girl specific
is,
competition.
yeah, we're making a
We're doing an exception
boys
here.
division.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Curlin could probably lose the girls.
Do we have
division.
All right, I'm gonna bring some barbecue sauce next week.
No, you're not.
And put it in a plastic. I mean, how much are you gonna find?
I need a
You know,
lot.
go to Costco and buy out all.
Could
they
you
have?
imagine going to a grocery store? The person who has to shop for this Talladega Superspeedway game, are they going to the grocery store with a shopping
Listen.
cart
No, you're calling the distributor.
full of? I
Oh, well.
like to picture that they're going to
And
a
that's-
grocery
that's
store
not
and they're
even-
just 2
You buy
shopping
it by
carts
the-
worth of
You
barbecue
get it by
sauce.
the jug, though.
That's not even the weirdest thing that would happen in a grocery store in Alabama. So I'm sure it would be completely normal.
I know
Yeah.
the fact that Travis is shocked by these just tells me he has not been to Talladega
Oh,
because
yeah.
none of this is remotely
Yeah, but
shocking
no, I
if
didn't-
you've been to
I
Talladega.
didn't
This is the
expect
stuff
to be
you
on
can
the
talk
website,
about.
though.
Exactly. That's not shocking at all.
Travis, you're gonna see some shit if you go to Talladega. I'll tell you
true.
that, man.
I can only imagine what little Andrew Curlin at like 16 years old was thinking.
Yeah, it was wild. It was pretty crazy. But
That's too funny. I
yeah,
love
maybe
the-
we'll have to maybe we can train and we can practice every week. Go to Talladega, pretend like we're just random fans who don't know what games they're going to be playing, and we can crush some of these
Yeah, there you go.
challenges.
Hey man, I'd take that.
I mean, these would be good for like
Again, I
a
just
beer
can't-
Olympics competition.
show
Yeah.
versus show.
Yeah, we need a Dirty Mo Olympics or something like that.
Some of these items I got left behind in the infield are pretty funny too.
Yes,
Is that a
so-
cast that I'm looking
So,
at? Is that someone's cast?
if you look on Talladega Superspeedway's Twitter account, they post all the things that fans leave behind every week. And this is from a few years ago. They are pictures, and you can look it up on Google. There's a picture of a cast, a television, a tent, a kiddie pool,
I saw a mannequin.
a
top
mannequin,
was
top of a
left.
mannequin.
I
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
was
They
at
named her Amber.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. but
Okay.
That's what. Yeah. I
All
saw
right.
that on Twitter.
I once was at a country music festival and went to bed on Saturday night, and it rained a lot. And luckily, I had a really nice like sleeping bag, but woke up and it looked kind of like this picture with the pool in the mud.
You
like
woke
in
up
water.
in that.
Like it was just like water all around. Like
I'm good.
not fun.
Yeah.
You know where you wouldn't have to worry about that? In the
Denny's
back of a
bus.
Buick
In my
Roadmaster.
bus.
Yeah.
Actually, in any of our vehicles.
Where are you guys gonna sleep?
I don't know, man. I'll get a hotel.
So all of this, the whole point, and you're
It
not
can
even
tow-
staying in
it
the
can tow
infield.
a camp. Okay, it's coming with a camper on the back.
All right.
It'll tow a camper.
Will it?
Yes, it's got a GM V8 in it.
This is the last, maybe the last thing I'll bring up. This is we were on a road trip this past weekend to shoot Next Level number 3, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Give me $10.
The next level.
We saw a Camaro towing another car.
Yeah.
Like a Camaro was towing a vehicle.
They've got towing capacity. I mean, they've got.
I
V8s
wouldn't have
and-
expected that.
I'm not that I would do it, but
Yeah.
you can. No.
Thought it was
Whatever.
interesting. Any closing thoughts from the YouTube chat?
Or from Tiff.
Yeah, or from
Dustin.
Tiff.
We're Dustin.
I think
She's got a lot of thoughts.
we should probably bail before it gets any
probably
worse.
get outta here.
Yeah.
Any worse?
Yeah.
Other than we did bring a mannequin down to Talladega in 2017, and it made it up into the pit box on the track.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
proof,
Maybe
yeah.
that was the one that got left behind.
It might be actually.
I wonder what they do with all the stuff that gets
Where
left
did you
behind.
get that? Where did you get it from originally?
Jonathan Davis. Yeah, it drove down like the front seat of the hauler. There's lots of party pictures with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a.
Dang.
I didn't know if you guys purchased it somewhere. Or...
No, it came from Junior Motorsport. I think it came from the retail store actually.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And left behind.
Makes a little
You
more
ain't
sense.
getting that back. Good deal. All right. Well, the Dale Jr. download comes out today. It's a great one. Hilarious stories. Dale and Mike are back after a week off.
It's out.
It's out?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. What's the title of it?
Cryotherapy, canyon camping, and fixing Martinsville.
Yeah. Yep. That's
That-
what we
that
covered.
covers just about all
It
of
covers
Yep.
just about all of it. It's very entertaining throughout. Dorm Pumper Clear's back with a full house. Action's Detrimental. Y'all recorded what, Sunday night? Episode was posted early.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
We taped.
Bravo.
We taped.
Nicely done.
Like 9:30, 9:45.
Work through the night.
had it done, and then I just schedule. If we tape on Sundays, I usually just schedule it for 6 a.m. On Monday morning. Get it out there for the listeners.
Yeah, there you go. Action Sentimental out. Speed Street, I believe, is tomorrow. Dirty Mo Doe is back this week.
Thursday. Yep.
Thursday.
The professor is back with us this week after, I believe, a week on the beach. I think he had
Easter
spring
break.
break.
Yeah,
Nice.
Spring break.
We got a little smack talking going on there, right?
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what Chopper fires back at Denny. Who knows with Chopper?
Man.
He's. I mean, his other nickname should be Wild Card.
Wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah, because anything will come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Good deal. And then last show, Next Level, we recorded, like I said, this past weekend. And I think we'll probably plan on seeing what we're going to do with the content, pushing it out hopefully soon. And
Gotcha.
it was a great conversation with this person. So
Gotcha.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, follow us on all
Yeah.
social platforms
go.
at Dirty Mo Media, where you can see my handiwork. And yeah,
All right.
it's been a good one.
Yeah, I think so. Everyone, all y'all going to Talladega, good luck in all those competitions. Weenie in a hole.
Send us your stories for sure.
Yeah, if you compete in any of these, please. We want.
Yeah,
the
we
whole-
need some stories.
I want the cake.
I just
stand.
like saying that because it makes Travis laugh. That's the only reason I've been saying it.
One of the commenters asked who can shotgun a beer the fastest here.
Travis. I'm not
That's-
even
that
gonna
would
try.
be my vote.
Yeah.
So you think
Yeah, I
it's
would
been
think
a while?
Travis.
I don't know where my shotgunning game is at right now. It's been a while.
Tell you what,
Shotgunning cold beers is one of the most difficult things to do.
we will
It
will
is.
make that wish happen another time.
Bogging a beer is much easier
sure.
than shotgunning one.
Loser of the barbecue wrestling competition as a shotgun
between you
a
and
beer.
Travis.
Have you ever seen
It's
Luke
gonna
Combs
happen in the
shotgun a
parking
beer?
lot over-
Yeah, he does it in like 2 seconds.
Not even that.
Yeah.
Luke Combs can
That's a
do it
skill I
like
don't
nobody else.
He shotguns a beer better than he writes a song.
And that says
Says
something.
Yeah.
That does say something. All right, everyone. That's been it for Dirty Mo Live this week. Have a good one. We'll
Yep.
see you.